Greetings, salutations, and welcome to another video. Now that was the printing and assembly of my X runners for the Axis printer. They've got this absolutely lovely green gear, which I think is going to become one of the prime features of the build. My NEMA 23 motor, the runner bearings on my system that I've shown you in the previous video in episode 3, and this motor turns my sprocket in here, which runs along the chains on the rails here. And now those are going to be upside down. The only issue there that I see is that each set of chains, weighs about 375 grams, which is a significant amount, and so far I've only got tensioning with these screws at either end. Now if that doesn't pull it taut enough and it's sagging and there's issues there, then what I can do is either use hot glue or an epoxy resin glue inside these black channels and fix those down in place, and hopefully that will hold. So yeah, it's a bit experimental, but here's hoping that everything works out. So I've actually got all of the frame assembled now and moved up into my bedroom, so it's all indoors. And I started assembly on these, but I had some bad luck, and to give you a feel as to how bad my luck has been this past week, Fusion 360 stopped working, and I needed to wait until that was fixed. Simplify 3D stopped working. My 3D printer, the PT4 runners, they worked, but that meant that a few things need to be adjusted, and I had still to adjust this before my prints are top notch. While adjusting that, my Octopi, my Pi that runs it wirelessly, died, so I had to get a new one, which then took forever to work. All of those things I was hoping wouldn't happen, but I thought Axis would be okay. But somehow the sixth issue was that the rods that go between the two here were actually slightly shorter somehow than I had allowed for, both in manual measurement and in my CAD models. No idea how that happened, but the distance was too long, so I've had to cut those down. So yeah, that was a pain. Plus I think the sprockets are too large because there's way too much force here before it turns. So I need to reprint those sprockets, take the entire thing apart, put them in, load them up on the new positions, and then that should work. But in the next episode I'll be going over some of the wiring and a bit more. And hopefully my black paint is arriving today, so I can give this a nice black coat over most of it. But with that said, that's all I have time for in this video, and see you again in the next one. Goodbye.